Hey, hey, the Magic Lounge. Hey, it's, whoops, got to fix that. The Magic Lounge, the Twin Cities premier close-up magic theater. Okay, folks, I'm kind of back at it. Got to make some coffee. So I'm going to set you over here for a little bit, and we're going to talk about good versus evil. And if you're on my YouTube channel, if you could subscribe, that would be wonderful. Much appreciated. If you're on Facebook, if you could like and share this, perhaps. Could you do that? So, left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain, right brain, left brain, left brain, right brain. It's one or the other, isn't it? That's where we're stuck. We're stuck in that one thinking thing. The good versus the evil. That happened when that Adam and Eve thing happened. They ate that apple, and all of a sudden they learned about all these different things. It was just a good place, and then all of a sudden they go, oh, there could possibly be evil. And now you got good and evil, good and evil. We're stuck in that place. Let me get my cup. Here's my coffee cup. Here's the coffee maker. So, anybody there yet? Where are y'all? So again, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you just go to, hey, there it is, Bill. How's your jugular vein? Bill is a juggler. I'll give you a little wave. Hey, 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 Bill. Billboard. I remember your billboard. Those were the good old days, huh, Bill? Before the internet? Before the internet was around, then all of a sudden this happened. So there's good and there's evil, and that's the side of our brain that kind of does all that stuff, and it's got that limited thinking of it's just us or them. It's only me or somebody else. Either I win and they lose, or I lose and they win. And it's very limited thinking, and that's what a lot of people do. There's the milk. There's coffee. Milk goes in here. Make it hot. Anybody else there? There's three it shows. It shows Bill and then two others. The other two are mystery people. Okay, tap, 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 tap. Put the coffee away. Get that back. We're almost ready. Denise! Wave to the Denise. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. This isn't the YouTube channel, but if you can go to YouTube. And it's under, I think, Magic Brad Presents. I used to have a link that went to it, but I don't have that anymore. Maybe I should do that again. But here's a big piece of the problem is we're not able to think outside of the us versus them, or the good versus evil, or the win versus lose. We're stuck in that, and we need to get beyond that limited thinking, go beyond, and come, is there another way? There is, I think. If you can work with somebody and collaborate, I think that's a better way to figure things out and make things work good for all parties involved. Rather than competing, but our brains have been programmed with football and everything, and sports and war, how we're going to win. Somebody else has to lose so we can win. And the reality is this is a big planet and we can all live on it. There's enough for everybody. It's very abundant. See, the universe is expanding. But if you change your thinking style and go into a different thinking style, all of a sudden you think, oh my God, we're all dying. The world is polluted and there's no more oxygen. I can't breathe. You got to get out of that. There's more to life. There's Darren Delaney. How are you, my friend? You tuned in late. If you could go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm trying to build up subscribers on my YouTube channel because Facebook is like what I do with this is I save it on Facebook and then I put it up on YouTube. So, we're almost done. Make the coffee. So I think a lot of people, again, they get stuck in a us versus them consciousness. And what's going on that I see, whoa, get back up there. What I see going on with this craziness is people are trying to blame somebody else for whatever this is, and you got to accept some of your own responsibility for how you think. Like the idea of looters. They think because these people have successful businesses and there's an abundance of stuff in the store, we can go in there and just take it because we deserve it somehow. I don't think that's true. And I think people have to work for stuff. And the reality is, I mean, I saw one of those videos, a lady running out of a store with lamps. She's carrying lamps because she wanted lamps. What's she going to do with those lamps? What if that employer decided to hire her and make her the manager of the store, or sit down with her for a couple hours and pay her like $50,000 to have a conversation with her? Then she's got the money to buy all the lamps she freaking wants. But stealing stuff and wrecking stuff doesn't make any sense to me. The concept of destruction, in my opinion, we're in more of a creative universe. And the way that life is, eventually you start deteriorating anyways, and then you just die. So why force it? You know, why propagate it? Why escalate it? So everybody's got to just calm down a little bit here. And, you know, the people that are afraid that there's a big, giant conspiracy going to take us over and everything. The reality is that, you know, they're putting bricks and stuff out there to break the windows and throw at the cops, and the military's they could come down with drones and start shooting you. In fact, if you want to get bizarre, and they could come up with a bunch of drones and then engage them into video games, and you could have a bunch of kids that don't even know that they're killing people, shooting people. So we got to quit it. We got to stop that. And we got to think outside of the box and think in a more of a peaceful, all-inclusive way. There's plenty of room for everybody. And people just got to quit fighting, quit arguing, quit killing people, quit it. Stop it. There's other ways of doing it. I had this idea of using a super soaker and super glue, and that's how the police could subdue people, is just squirt their feet with super glue and glue them to the ground, rather than choking them to death. There's other ways to do it. Anyways, I'm not going to get into the morbid stuff. I just wanted people to think outside of your left and right hemisphere of your brain, kind of give it some new thought. Hey, Mary, how are you? You tuned in a little bit late, but I'd like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to Magic Brad Presents on YouTube and follow me where I go. That's all for now. Think outside the box. In fact, forget the box. Don't even use a box. Think outside of that myopic us versus them mentality. Think of an abundance type of mentality and start helping people instead of hurting people. Start being collaborative rather than competitive. And I think this world will be a better place. Stop it. Be good. Be nice. Be well. Peace, love, and happiness. Magic Brad signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-da!